Welcome back. What we have here is a compilation of clips that I believe highlight the importance of good movement in Hunt Showdown. Now, for you newer players, and for forever 3 stars looking to improve, you're going to get to see how being mobile in my fights covers for my many mistakes, and I think this opening clip is a fantastic example of that. As we go through, I'll be adding some commentary to discuss tactics that I use to make some of these rough scenarios come out in my favor. Please enjoy. As you can see, the last glow here is white, so that means that there's no one in the immediate vicinity. Now is the best time for me to position myself somewhere to catch people coming in. Surprise, surprise, I flubbed the shot. Now the cover over there is just a little too hectic, so I'm going to go up top and see if I can't catch any more coming through the cornfield. Yikes on fucking bikes, am I right? So now I need to move because it's painfully obvious where I'm shooting from, and get myself set up so I can catch them again. As we can hear, one of them is climbing up to the top of that little hayloft. That could be good for us if they decide to sit still in that window. See them sending a beetle over to where I was shooting from? These guys are actually, they're fighting my after image right now. And this is what's so strong about rotation. Well, that guy got away, but he at least killed one of the other bad guys for me, so that's pretty nice. Coming up, if you look closely to the bottom right of my screen right here, you'll see that I have a trap set up there with poison concertina. That will have no practical value in this fight, so... So right here is when I realized that if I want to join that scuffle way out by the barn, past the cornfield, that I would need to overextend myself rotation-wise, especially from that one spot. There's not a lot of spots to fall back from if I just go straight up that alley. So I decided to come down here and grab my token so I can see who's left. Ah, yes, that'll do nothing. Once the flash doesn't go off, I kind of think better about repeaking that. And I'm glad that I did, because it probably would have led to me dying, and I don't think I had Necro in this run. From here, I'd like to see if I can't stop the res. They've shut the door, so I think they've already got it. And I try to take a few pot shots at this, and I know that I can retreat if I need to from here. That is the sound of the bear trap and literally nothing else going off. Yup. Every time you outnumber a team and you think that's the right move to go through and do a melee rush like that, I would at least bring another player. After all this, I see the other bounty team coming, I'm low on resources, and I have plenty of stamina, so I think I just go for the extract. So this was a bounty team over at Golden Acres. It was obvious after a little while of trading back and forth and shooting around that we were the only teams in the map. Eventually they do push out and down my partner in the middle of this field, and I know that going for a revive is absolutely terrible, and we gotta clutch it. One of them hit my trap here, and I couldn't get the follow-up really. So what I decided to do now is go back into this compound here, Salters, wow, and see if I can't fight them from there. The general idea now is to push into harder cover, and when doing that, we're going to set ourselves up so they come into the compound and fight me here, and that's where the deadly silencer is going to hit at its highest damage rate, is within that 20 or 30 meters, and my shotgun will be the most useful. burning my partner in this scenario doesn't really matter. We're the only two teams, so if I kill these guys and get the bounty, I'm gonna pick them back up no matter what.
A few moments later.
I thirsted those wall bags a little too hard, probably, and they got the res off, which isn't a really big deal because now I know that there are at least 2 hunters on this team that are one shot to the Vetterli in compound. One of their usernames indicated they had a doctorate in teabagging, so I just wanted to show them that I took a couple semesters myself. Now, this team here, I had been following since Golden Acres, and this fight has a bit of mistakes in it, but it was a lot of fun. One little tag. 2 little tags, they know where I am, and I absolutely need to move now. Crytek, you gotta give us some help on these traps. Now, this was another case where 2 members of that team had pushed the Lawson station there and didn't know where I was, except the white shirt here, who's up on the scaffolding if you look closely at the far side of the compound. He'll shoot me here soon. I didn't realize at the time. Uh-oh, someone's close. Uh-oh. Ooh. Flub. Flub. There we go. So while I'm healing, I can hear the black coat coming around on my left, the north side of the compound, and as he makes a play for this emulator while I reload, I decide that there's going to be enough noise that I could very gently. Let's see how this goes. About as well as I thought. Okay. That conduit heal was a little risky there, but it worked out in the end, I think. Now he does pass here if you look closely, but I wasn't going to hit. Now when I decide is he won't go to the choked body probably, but if I get a line of sight on this body, I might be able to stop him. There it is. Now, if you stuck along this long, this is probably my favorite clip that showcases movement really well and rotations. The loadout I'm running is a crossbow with a Sparks pistol. Double single shot can be a little tricky, but this is a powerful loadout and it's quite a bit of fun. I hope you guys enjoy. You'd love to see it though, right? Now with my partner tossing it there, I'm going to use that sound cover to try to make a play for the front here. Yeah, that happens. Ooh, that cane. Yeah, my intention with the firebomb was maybe to burn. I didn't exactly remember where Bowler Hat was. I think she's up by then, but a little bit of sound cover might help me too, and I think it probably did. It's helped me as so far as this examination over here. Another one down. That means there's 2 people on this team that are one shot to my Sparks pistol now. Real shout out to Crytek for making the choke beetle, so now I don't feel like an asshole when I carry double traps. Whoop. I think that there was, if I remember correctly after reading it, the Kane was the best player on their team, and I think a little bit of that push was some ego, because I don't think I would have tried to do the crossbow like that with whatever bullshit little poison sounds gun he was running. Yeah, completely caught me off guard there. Not gonna lie. But as you can see now, me moving away has created an opportunity for something better to happen. I'm actually not entirely sure how that wasn't lethal. I'm thinking that may have been a little bit more leg. Like, the legs that went all the way up, I guess. Full disclosure, this Poison Concertina combo kills me at the end of the fight. But it takes so long to happen that I'm not even sure if it's in the clip. This penny shot, like, scared me so bad. Now we're going to come around, because we know they have the burnout, and the Sparks pistol is going to do some work. There we go. Hopefully you enjoyed these examples of moving to create new opportunities and why it's so important, and hopefully this guy could learn a lesson from it as well. I hope everyone who watched it enjoyed, and thank you for giving me the time.